Compliance takeaway on customer due diligence. Before going through the key points of the FATF-10's recommendation on customer due diligence, let us do a step sideways with the definition of CDD by International Compliance Association. Customer due diligence comprises all facts about a customer that should enable an organization to assess the extent to which the customer exposes itself to a range of risks. These risks include money laundering and terrorist financing. When should customer due diligence be performed? Because financial institutions and services providers should handle fictitious or anonymous accounts, it is necessary to carry out some assessment measures. When they establish new business relations, when financial thresholds are exceeded above 15,000 euros or dollars, it is a trigger. When any doubt is raised because of the occasional request or inaccurate information in past assessment, of course, any closeness with MALs or CFT warning is to be clarified. But what is CDD supposed to assess? Whether the business relation is frequent or one-shot, whether the legal form of the business third party. The financial service provider should verify the identity in accordance to reliable institutional sources, that people purporting to act on behalf of the customer are fully empowered to, and of course, the accuracy of their identity also. Moreover, the identity of the beneficiary, so as the purpose of transaction should be clarified and clearly defined. And finally, during business run, financial institutions should perform permanent scrutinizing and maintain up-to-date documentation about their customers and assure the relevancy of transactions toward risk profile and the company purpose. Who should be monitored? More than basic identity control, the aim of CDD is to avoid any shadow risks. Therefore, a deep understanding of the customer context should be performed. Through the mapping of ownership and management, the personal political exposure should be also investigated among beneficial owners. The link, control and influence between legal person and legal arrangement, the several businesses places should also be addressed. CDD on beneficiary of life insurance and investment. As financial institutions implement identity control on their client, it is the same for beneficiary of investments and life insurance policy that should also be assessed before the time of payout. The beneficiary is supposed to cope with the same expectations toward institutional requirements than customers. Timing of verification. The timing of verification is critical for the efficiency of control and to avoid any impact on business performance. Identification process should start before or as soon as possible in the business relation. In any case, financial institutions should adopt a risk-based approach to define the condition for new customers to take benefit of services before any investigation. Existing customers. For existing customers, the CDD approach can be adapted based on materiality and risk. For many reasons, CDD investigation should be recurring and not permanent. Also, CDD protocol should evolve toward data update for existing customers, especially those for which previous collections were accurate. Risk-based approach. A balanced CDD strategy is key for supporting the business while being compliant with the regulation. Therefore, the CDD should vary depending on the criticality of the threat, the nature of this risk, the impact on business relation, and of course the country. For optimal resource allocation and based on the risk approach, it is efficient to simplify or enhance the CDD procedures to set appropriate level of control. Failure to satisfactorily complete CDD. Signs that should alert the CDD operator. Any failure in performing a successful CDD should avoid the account opening or the business relation. Any difficulty to obtain requested information should be handled in a dedicated procedure of monitoring. Lastly, any anomaly should lead to the financial institution to make a suspicious transaction report, so-called STR. If the pursuit of a CDD risks to tip off the customer, financial institutions are allowed to stop actions and instead to file an STR. You think about implementing CDD in your company, please go on safecie.com to find all information regarding innovation, technology and solution and partners for CDD.